we're given this equation of a parallel line or a perpendicular line, parallel, same slope, perpendicular, opposite reciprocal. Opposite reciprocal, what's that in normal English? Flip it and change sign. Start in point slope form. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Then, slope intercept form, you're solving for y, if it asks for that. If it asks for standard form, get x and y on the same side. Then we have our two special cases where we either have just an x equals a number or just y equals a number. If that's the case, if you have y equal, if you only have y left, that's going to be a horizontal line. Slope is 0. If you have just an x left, vertical line, undefined slope. All right. So now let's look at, did we do this one? Did we start it?
Yes, we started it. We finished it. X minus 2y equals 1.
Oh, wonderful. Let's move on to number 2. So now, for number 2. We want an equation of a line that's parallel to 3x minus 2y equals 5. Through the point 4, 7. Alright, so if you remember, if you see two lines parallel, so I want a line, the equation of a line parallel to this goes through the point 4, 7. Can we tell what our slope of this line that we're given is right away? No, so we got to solve this a little bit. So if I'm going to solve this, I'm going to have negative 2y equals negative 3x plus 5. So y would equal 3 halves x plus 5 halves. I've moved to subtract 3x from both sides. Oh yes, it was the start thing. Minus 5 halves. In all reality, does this really matter though?
No.
We really just want this. Alright, so if it's parallel, what is our new slope going to be? Same. Same, so it's just going to be 3 halves. So the slope of our new line, so m of new line equals 3 halves. So now we've got our slope, we've got a point that we're just going to go through. So I'm going to put it in this point slope form. So I'm going to have y minus 7 equals 3 halves x minus 4. Alright, saw this any way you want to. I'm going to get rid of the fraction. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. Over here they cancel. On the right side they cancel. I'm going to have 2y minus 14 equals 3x minus 12. I went ahead and distributed 2, went ahead and distributed it to 3. Then, which one am I going to? Which one did we say we're going to? Oh. Standard form. So we're going to put this in standard form. So, I'm going to move what where?
The 3x over.
Good, I'm going to move the 3x over. So I get negative 3x plus 2y minus 14 equals negative 12. Which means then I've got to move the 14 over. So I get negative 3x plus 2y is 2. We done?
No, the A can't be.
Good. A can't be negative, so multiply everything by negative 1 or just change all the signs. So 3x minus 2y equals negative 2. Here we're doing the same thing. We want to change. We want to put this in standard form. This time it's perpendicular. 4x plus 3y equals 10 through the point negative 5, 8. We want the line perpendicular to 4x plus 3y equals 10 through the point negative 5, 8. So what's the slope of this line? Alright, so again, what'd y'all say? I would move the 4x over, so I get 3y equals negative 4x plus 10. So y would equal negative 4/3 x plus 10/3. So our new slope is what? Good, positive 3/4. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this into point slope form. So y minus 8 equals m, which is 3/4 times x plus 5. Why did I put x plus 5? Because the 5 is negative in the point. But the opposite. what am I going to multiply by 4 if I want to get? I'm going to multiply by 4 to get rid of the fraction. So the 4's cancel on the right side. On the left, I've got 4 times y is 4y. 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5 is 15. Let's see, then I'm going to move the 3x over again. So negative 3x plus 4y minus 32 equals 15. Then I'm going to add 32 to both sides. Yeah, what you got, Paul?
I thought we ended up getting 20 with the top, not the 15. I thought we were looking on the board.
Oh, no, all right. Over here, we multiply by 4 since it's 3/4 times this. The 4's cancel, we don't have to worry about it. If it was 3/4 plus this quantity, then we have to multiply the 4 times this as well. But since this is multiplication, we don't have to worry about it. All right, so add 32 to both sides, so we get negative 3x plus 4y equals, I got 47. I was trying to subtract. Multiply everything by negative 1, I get 3x minus 4y equals negative 47. All right, say that again. What? Oh. Oh, at the very end?
Oh, you get the negative, get rid of the negative and the 3x.
Yeah, you're mathematically you're really multiplying everything by negative 1, but you're just changing all the signs.
We'll never know.
All right, so that's standard form. Nothing really changes when we go to slope-intercept form, except for the fact that we're solving for y rather than putting x and y on the same side. So,
Is this the last one?
we have, well, this is the last long example. We have 3 more, 2 of which we're going to talk through, not actually like.
I got it, yes.
All right, so slope intercept. This time we're going to slope intercept.
Well, is this a different problem?
Yes. All right.
Did you start from point slope and go to everything, like go to both of them?
You can. So now we have the point 2, negative 5, and the point 7, 10. How do we find our slope? Good. 10 minus negative 5 over 7 minus 2. This will be 15 over 5, which is 3. Does it matter which point we use when we put it in point slope form? Does it matter? No. So y equals, not y equals, sorry. I'm gonna do y minus 10 equals 3 times x minus 7. It does not matter. We can do both just to show you if you want to. That was a quick answer. Alright, so that's going to be y minus 10 equals 3x minus, not 30, 21. Add 10 to both sides, so we get y equals 3x minus 11.
Oh, man,
That was a little easier. All right, the last two we've got. We want a horizontal line through the point 1, 2. All right, if we have a horizontal point through the point 1, 2, horizontal line through the point 1, 2. Horizontal crosses which axis? So a horizontal line crosses which axis? The y. So the only thing we care about is what? The 2. So all it's going to be is y equals 2. Does that make sense? What if I say I want vertical through 3, 4? Yes, it'd be 3, but what am I going to put? Y equals 3? X equals 3. And then if you were to get something like 2 and 3 that we talked about, the standard form, where it said perpendicular or something, parallel something, you follow the exact same beginning where you get the slope, but then if it says put it in slope-intercept form, you would just solve it for y rather than solving it for standard form. That's standard form. Yeah,
I just didn't know.
All right, so on the homework, on the bottom, it says general form. That's the same thing as standard form. Every other item on the top part, and then 9 and 11 on the bottom. It's
So
standard.
like 11 and you skip 13.
Yeah, I think it's all. How many is it? 7. All right, we'll work on this for most of the remainder of class, and then we may do some ACT prep at the end.
I mean, that was so, what was the hardest thing?
Was it the